What's up guys, your boy Scion, and I'm back. This week I'm going to have a talk with you. As you can see in the title, we're going to talk about 7 things that MMO should do. Now, I was actually going to do news, and there was a lot of news, but I felt I should talk about this actually this week, because MMO doesn't really seem to be going anywhere. There's a lot of people complaining, there's industry people complaining, and it's like a problem. It's like nobody is really trying to innovate. So we're going to talk about 7 things. Now these are top 7. They don't have to actually be a 1 through 7, and one is not more important than the other. It's just things that I feel that should be said. Being that I have a lot of people watching this show now, and I have industry people watching this show, I felt that, you know, hopefully they'll pay attention. Like I'm not demanding they do, but I would like, you know, these things to be addressed. Like every company out there that's MMO, like just think about these 7 things. So number 1, MMOs need to start thinking outside the box. Like, what's to say, like, it doesn't have to always be a WoW clone. It doesn't have to be an ARPG. It doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be like just a cash out game. It doesn't have to be a hardcore game. It doesn't have to be a PvP game. Why can't somebody make something different? Or why can't somebody try to make something different, and then we get around it and support it? Indie games, like indie teams, they try to do different things, but we don't support it as a community. We just really don't, because you see an indie company and then you're like, oh, like, why I gotta pay attention to this? Like Albion, people should get behind Albion Online. People should get behind Tradeskills. They're like 2 games like that, like different games. They're PvP based games, but people should get behind that because it's just different things. Like, you should really try to get outside the box. Companies, think of something, come up with something, make it, like, have quest NPCs, like, do something. And I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Number 2, pay to win should not exist anywhere in any game. That shouldn't happen. We shouldn't have to worry about pay to win on anything. It should be a point where you can pay to be lazy. I agree that stuff like that should be in cash shops, and the cash shops should have better things in them. Like, why is it that the thing that people buy the most in cash shops and what they like is customization? So why not stuff it with clothes? Hell, I would even spend money on things that I could, like, if I could buy modern day clothing in the video game, I would spend money on that. Like, there's so many ideas that you come up with with cash shops, that you can think of something. Again, think outside the box, MMO companies. Like, why is there, like, you look at a normal cash shop, they got like 10 outfits or 10 pieces of armor for like a whole goddamn year. Like, and then people bought it already, so what are they gonna spend it on? Like that's a waste of money and time. Like, there's so much money that could be made there that companies don't take advantage of, and then they complain about free to play, like, oh, it's not that lucrative. It's not lucrative because you're not using it properly. Now the next thing I want to talk about is make players quest givers. Like, there should be some type of game basically where you could be a quest giver. You get strong enough, you do all the quests in the game, that a player could come to you and you can offer them a quest. I don't see why games don't do that more often. There's a few games that do stuff like that, but make it fun. Look, I'll give you an example. Say I made a weapon in game, and it's a pretty epic weapon, it's legendary. Make it so that I can give a quest out to get the particular weapon I have, like the Sword of Storm or something like that. It'd be randomized, and they have to do random things and go around the world and do different things each time for each person. But that would be cool if somebody can get a quest from me and go get the weapon that I have. Like, that'd be, like, I would love something like that in the game. It doesn't even have to just be weapon. It could be armor, it could be a mount, it could be anything. But again, outside the box. Next up, number 4, make PvP worth doing in games, because most of the time PvP is just not worth doing other than bragging rights and saying, hey, look at me, I'm badass in PvP and I kicked everybody's ass, or grinded for like a million years, because that happens too. And make it so that it means something. Make it so like you have like a title that means something in PvE. Not that it gives you more power, because that's cheap, but that it just means something. That your PvP rank actually means something in the world. It changes story. It changes things around you. It changes how people look at you. Not like you're colored and they can attack you, stuff like that. Just have more meaningful things about it that actually mean something in the game. that's just my thought on PvP. Most PvP is just standalone and doesn't mean jack in the game. It's just there because people want to kill each other and they just want to say that they got PvP, and that's just like a waste of a mode in my opinion. Trade skills. Number 5. Sorry. Make trade skills mean something more, just like PvP. Make the trade skills actually be on par with legendary stuff where you can just go through, like Guild Wars did a good job with that. Guild Wars 2, my bad. They did a good job with that. In most games, trade skills are just such a chore. People don't want the hell to do it. Like, they just don't want to do it. And then when you do excuse me, do actually do all that, it can never be on par with if somebody who raids. And then sometimes somebody who raid will play 5-6 hours a week at the most, and somebody who trade skills will be online and playing the game 20-30 hours a week, maybe even more than that, to go farm, and they can never get on the level of somebody who plays like only 5-6 hours a week. That's not fair. That's not right at all. So trade skills should be on par with that. I don't care what anybody complaining about with raiding and all that type of stuff. You can just shut up and sit down, because that's not right. You know it's not right. So next up, number 6 is allow complete character customization. There should never be a point where you can't have complete character customization. I want to make a character completely look like me, or look like something else that I would like in a fantasy or something like that. I don't want to be in a template. I don't want to be Asian, like Asian looking, or like you're playing. I don't care if it was made in Asia. They know people are gonna play it from all over the world. Everybody is not freaking Asia, so we shouldn't all look like Goku. Like, that's bullshit, and everybody knows it's bullshit, but it was like that for a long time, but it just shouldn't be like that anymore right now. So we need full customization all the way through in every game. It should be not an excuse anymore for any game. I don't care if it's just like those little stupid cutesy looking games where everybody looks like a damn baby. It should be full character customization. And the last one before I wrap this up is ARPGs is not the answer. There's like 100 of them coming out right now, and that is not the answer. That is not going to save the MMO community. At best, it's a band-aid to kind of make everybody think that, oh, well, we'll play this for like a year or two, and I'm guaranteeing you that that's not going to last that long. So that's all I got for you this week. I really think that MMOs could be much greater than what they are right now. It's a little bit sad that everybody is just kind of like relying on the old school type of stuff and not trying to innovate. If we could just get innovation out here, we would have so much more fun. So you guys be legendary, and I will see you next video. Peace. Thanks for stopping by and watching another video on me, Silent Storm. If you'd like to see more videos, please click the first Silent Storm icon. If you would like to subscribe to me, please click the second one. Once again, be legendary, and you have a good day. Peace.